Let's dive into the Dell XPS 15, which currently starts at $1,300. Let's see if this powerful laptop, which looks like its predecessor, is a good deal for you or not. The Dell XPS 15 comes in platinum silver color, which looks great with the dark carbon fiber inner color. The typing experience is smooth, but the keyboard isn't that clicky. It does have a fingerprint scanner at the power button though. The trackpad is smooth and large. I find the overall design to be elegant, but the hinges are of average quality. The laptop weighs 4.21 pounds, which isn't that light. I like the full metallic finish on its top and bottom parts, which gives it a premium look. However, it has the same aluminum chassis that Dell has been using for several years. As for the display, it has a 15.6 inches Full HD plus 1200p display with a 16:10 aspect ratio, 60Hz refresh rate, 500 nits brightness, and a 100% sRGB. It can be upgraded to a 2160p OLED 3.5K touch display for an additional cost. The color accuracy is great, but the refresh rate may not be ideal for gamers. The bezels are so thin that they almost disappear, which Dell calls the Infinity Edge display. The brightness is pretty good for outdoor use. In terms of ports, it has two Thunderbolt 4 ports, one USB-C port, a lock slot, an SD card slot, and an audio jack. Although it doesn't have built-in USB-A or HDMI ports, Dell actually provides a dongle in the box that includes both of these ports. For performance, it has the 13th generation Intel Core i7-13700H processor, which shows pretty good performance overall. It is upgradable up to Core i9-13900H. However, it's 3 years later and Dell is still using a heat pipe cooling system, which can cause the laptop to run hot. It has a 16GB of RAM, which is upgradable up to 64GB, 512GB of SSD, which is upgradable up to 8TB, and an Intel Arc A370M graphics, which provides decent performance in games. However, you can upgrade up to NVIDIA RTX 4070 if you want to play at higher settings smoothly. All the upgrades I just mentioned require additional cost. The 720p webcam is average, which is not surprising for a laptop. However, the quad stereo speakers sound really good, providing great bass and treble. The battery life is acceptable but not impressive, providing 8 to 9 hours of normal tasks and video streaming. So, what's the final verdict? I think the Dell XPS 15, which starts at $1,300, looks great aesthetically. However, I wouldn't recommend it if you need to make the most out of your money. It has a backdated thermal system, unchanged chassis, and average hinge quality. If you need a productive laptop for everyday tasks and occasional light gaming and video editing, then you can go for it. But don't buy it for intensive tasks or games because it does get hot. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Stay techy.